The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
We're in America's, I think, one of its most powerful economies. I mean, it dazzles the eye.
And if you're looking at the market today, your eyes wouldn't be dazzled. As the market is nearly down 500 points, I told you on January 16th, the stock market crash began. The only thing that's been holding back this market, supporting the market, is our plunger team. That's the President's Working Council on Markets. He has the printing machine. He can hold that market up by printing money given to banks every morning, go out and buy stocks, especially bank stocks. And that's where the problem has been with bank stocks. The reason when we dropped 12% on January 26th, we could not ever recover. 4 months later, we still can't recover that 12%. We're about 5% away from that recovery. And it's impossible because the banks are weak. The banks are the problem. Banks are the leadership. That's why I always tell my students, we have 5 stocks, the same 5 stocks we trade all year in our portfolio. I always tell them, stay with those same 5 stocks. Make sure you have one of the best oil stocks, which we do, Schlumberger, and one of the best banks, Goldman Sachs. Then you will always be ahead of the game, which means like when the oil market broke last week and dropped, we were already ahead. We were already shorting Schlumberger. We were making money. We weren't chasing it. Everybody else was chasing it down. And that's when they get hurt. They start chasing it. They want to start shorting it. It's like chasing a thoroughbred who breaks out and runs, and you're chasing. You're never gonna catch him. It's the same thing today. We had the same problem today. The market's going down, and we can see that the banks, again, having problem, they collapsed today. Now, we've been in Goldman Sachs for a long time. Goldman Sachs, one of our 5 stocks, we have a 14% gain as the stock market is going down. Schlumberger, we have a 6% gain because we're in those same stocks all the time, so we haven't chased either the oils when they collapse or the banks. But here's what's interesting. I've been saying all along that the stock market is going to crash because the interest rates are too high, because you can't continue to have an economy based on these low interest rates. It destroys the economy from within. We're seeing that with our housing market. We're seeing housing prices going up, especially in San Francisco, 25% compared to wages at 2.5%. We're seeing all over this country, housing prices are going up much faster than wages. Why? Because by keeping interest rates so low during that big housing boom, that everybody was buying homes. Developers were out trying to find more land. And the more land they try to find, the more the environmentalists go nuts, the more regulations they put on the land developers. They take land away from you. You have less land to develop. So the cost of your home goes up. It's not the brick and mortar, it's the land. And that's what has happened. Having low interest rates and keeping them low for 10 years have taken so much land off the market by environmentalists. People who got their permit last night, they are the environmentalists. And when these developers go to these towns and these planning boards and they're trying to get the land approved to develop, they hit a wall because people say, no, we don't want more development. That's the problem when you keep interest rates. It's just one of the problems. And when you keep interest rates this low and you have the government who is the biggest debtor in the world, who borrows more money than anybody else in the world. They elbow everybody else out of the way. When the government borrows money, they all go to the same pot. And the government, they're the big boy. They push everybody out of the way. So there's not enough money to borrow. Because the government's in there every day, because the government's going broke every day, because they spend $100 billion more than they take in a month. So what happens? Interest rates. For the little guy, the interest rates go up because the government's in there taking all the money. So to try to slow it down, they raise rates a little bit. So the businessman, the small business, the backbone of our economy, the ones that creates all the jobs, he can't expand his business. He can't give out wages. He can't increase unless he expands his business. If he doesn't expand, remember, it's small business, it's the backbone of our country who creates all the wages, creates all the jobs. So keeping rates too low for too long not only hurt our housing market, it's hurt our labor market. There's nothing good about keeping rates so low for so long. And that's where we are. Today we woke up and the stock market was down 350 points. It's now down almost 500 points. Why? Oh, they tell us it's always because of North Korea meetings or the uncertainty with tariffs, the tensions with Iran. That's what they always tell us.
In a nuclear standoff.
Historic and remarkable doesn't mean it's good.
This is a good step. There's a lot of turmoil.
If they can't agree on that joint statement, then there is no question of President Trump going to the summit.
This individual, Kim Jong-un, is a very trusted aide.
That's not the problem. It's not. It's not Korea. It's not tariffs. It's debt. Debt is a killer. Interest rates are a killer. And when we have so much debt, this country has incredible amount of debt. You know, you think of the debt, $21 trillion in national debt. That's not our debt. We have $100 trillion national debt. You got to add the other debt to the $21 trillion, which is all the social debt. Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, that's unfunded debt. We don't have money for it. So we really have $100 trillion in debt. And when you have that kind of debt, the people who come to our auction to lend us money, remember how we borrow money, we hold an auction. And we say, we want to sell you our treasuries. We need to borrow money from you. We'll sell you our treasuries. So they bid up the interest rates. They want more interest. And when interest rates get so high, it's hard to amortize the debt. Today in Italy, we wake up. Their 10-year treasury shoots up to 2.6%, taking down the stock market in Europe, all over the world, including our stock market. Because at 2.6, that's what counts. What is the interest rate? What is the cost us? What's the cost of interest? I'm talking about treasuries. I don't care if you're in England, if you're Germany, if you're Italian. We all do the same thing. Every country does the same thing. They sell treasuries, or it's a German bond or an English bond or whatever it is. They do the same thing we do. They sell investors bonds to get money. And when there's more risk, that interest rate shoots up. And today, interest rates shot up in Italy, and it just scared everybody around the world. Banks can't make money. You think, oh, well, that's good. Banks are going to make more money. Interest rates are up. No, the banks don't make money. I've been telling you this all along. The banks are going to lead us down. The banks led us up. Now they're going to lead us down. Because banks can keep raising rates, but what good is it? Wages aren't going up. It's like housing. Everybody's, well, look at housing. It's exploding. Prices are going up. Yeah, prices are going up 24 times wages. What are you, nuts? We'll be right back after this break. We'll take a look at some stocks.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. We have a 16% return since the first of the year on my video stock group. Those are stocks that I select. I put out a video 3 times a day. You just follow my instructions on those particular stocks. This is for people who just don't have time to learn. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and use the video stock group.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang Max Vest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang Max Vest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang Max Vest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
philsgang.com. What are people saying?
After 3 months on 2018, I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I love the webinars. I love all of the training videos.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I really appreciated how he explained why it was very risky to start buying stock.
Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's Gang. Very inexpensive compared to what you are getting or receiving for the money.
Yes, I would recommend Phil's Gang to anyone who is interested in buying stocks.
Join the gang, follow Phil, manage your own money. You'll be glad you did.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
The big story comes from Italy.
The crisis in Italy. This had already spooked markets.
We're seeing the euro at multi-month lows. We're seeing stocks falling.
Italian banks are down sharply today.
Another negative in this worst 6 months time frame.
Italy's falling out of bed. Spain's falling out of bed.
All the banks in Italy are falling out of bed because why? Their 10-year Treasury yield, think of that as the same as ours, exploded to 2.6%. That means people can't make their payments. That means banks, their earnings are going to be down. Same situation that's been going on here, which I've been telling my gang for a long time. I've been saying, as the stock market tries to push its way back up after the crash, after we had the 12% correction, I said, look at the banks. They can't push this market back up. They can't push the stock market back up. They can't push the S&P back up. The banks, they can't push your individual stock up. That's correct. And even if your stock does start to move up, it's not sustainable. You have to make sure you get out at the right time. Banks are the most important thing because it's that 10-year Treasury yield. Remember, when the 10-year Treasury yield goes up, banks make money. Now, but at times they don't. See, look, there's two arguments when it comes to the yields, the 10-year Treasury yields, which is interest rates that affect your fixed rate 30-year mortgage. And it affects the government because the government is the biggest borrower of money. And they sell treasuries so they can pay the $475 billion in interest annually that we have to pay on our $21 trillion debt. $21 trillion. I love the way they talk about the debt like it's nothing. But it's not $21 trillion. It's $100 trillion when you add in Social Security, all the other social groups, Medicare, Medicaid, so forth. So the problem is that when those yields start climbing and wages aren't climbing, you got a real problem. So one camp says, wait a minute, higher interest, that means things are great. When interests are going up, that means the economy is doing well. Wait a minute. Yes, if the economy was growing faster than debt, but when your economy or your debt is growing 35% faster, your debt 35% faster than you're growing the economy, higher interest rates don't help the banks. It hurts the banks because people and wages are going up at 2.5% a year. That's a joke when healthcare alone is going up 25% a year. The inflation's a killer. Now, the other camp says, well, look, higher interest rates when the economy isn't growing at least 3% is a killer. Higher interest rates will hurt earnings because corporations right now have so much debt. They borrowed so much money over the last 10 years, $8 trillion. They're up to their neck in debt because they kept borrowing and borrowing and borrowing to do stock buybacks, to buy their own shares back so they can fool everybody because with less shares, they spread their earnings over fewer shares. That makes the profits look better, and therefore the stock goes up, and it's all fake. So they tried to get as many shares out of your hands by buying them. Then when there's less shares, they spread those profits over fewer shares, which makes everything look better. It's all fake. It's a fraud. It should be a felony. It used to be. So, yes, high interest rates are terrific when it shows economies are doing well, only when wages are going up. And we just had the biggest scam. They talked about it. This was interesting. Nobody's talking about it on CNBC or Fox. Right before the vacation break for Memorial Day weekend, Congress was having special meetings. Yes, they were having special meetings. the representatives. They brought in psychologists from New York to meet with them to try so they could go home and explain how come the person who makes the family of the husband, wife, 2-3 kids, their income is average $58,000 to $65,000 a year. Why have they not seen an increase in wages? We were told they were going to with this great tax cut. So they were scared to death to go back home over Memorial Day weekend because they didn't know what to say because it was a scam. The people who were making the money were the very wealthy. The people who were making $125,000 or more, plus the CEOs of companies, plus the large shareholders like Warren Buffett and George Soros and the rest of them. So the biggest problem is right now the debt. When you combine the budget deficit, what's that? That's just a fancy word where the government spends more money than it takes in. That's simple, budget deficit. When they spend more than they take in a month, and then they have to finance it, their shortfall. Now they have to finance their shortfall. That's nuts. They got to go out and sell bonds to China and to Saudis and others, borrow money from them, and they want higher rates, the Chinese and Saudis. They can't afford it. On top of that, on top of the budget deficit, spending more than they take in, remember, you combine that budget deficit with the trade deficit. The trade deficit's running $500 billion or $50 billion a month. You combine those two, it's called twin deficits. High trade deficits are a killer. It kills jobs. Budget deficits is a killer. Put them together is what we have. When you combine those two, it is explosive. And that's why the banks haven't been going up. And today, the catalyst was the Italian banks. When interest went up, that killed our banks, and our banks dropped. But don't chase them. You already had to be short a bank. Don't chase it. If you're with me, you've already been short Goldman Sachs. You've already been short in the oil Schlumberger. So that's why join my gang so you won't be behind. The worst thing to do is to chase this now. And that's what everybody's going to do. That's where they make their mistakes, chasing these drops in the market. I'll talk more about that in stocks when I get back. Join my gang, Phil's Gang, philsgang.com.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grady, philsgang.com. We have a 16% return since the first of the year on my video stock group. Those are stocks that I select. I put out a video 3 times a day. You just follow my instructions on those particular stocks. This is for people who just don't have time to learn. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and use the video stock group.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
PhilsGang.com. What are people saying?
Back about 2005, I found myself out of work. One of the things I was doing was KCA was playing Phil's Gang at noon, and he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. Phil's Gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages, and that the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
No matter if the market is up or the market is down, Phil Grandy and his Phil's Gang members prepared for market volatility and making profits.
Well, that puts me up $13,087 in 2 days.
I'm up like 15%.
I'm up $5,000 in a month and a half.
I'm up about 15% for this year. I'm up $28,000 since November.
Join thousands of investors and start making profits in the stock market. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grant at philsgang.com. You know, we raise money every day for St. Jude, and we need your help. And I will reach out to you and help you learn how to invest in stocks. It's a whole new game out there. No more is there investing in stocks based on fundamentals. Those days are gone, totally gone. So look, join my gang, philsgang.com. I'll help you, and then you help St. Jude. Learn how to use a chart.
Sign up today. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com, or give them a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com and give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Now, on a day like today, the biggest mistakes investors make, they will start chasing the market lower if they're going to short it. That's a huge mistake. You never chase a market lower. When the market drops 450 points, don't chase it down. What you do instead is look for stocks that did not go down with the market, that are stronger than the market, called relative strength stocks. Now, I have some wonderful relative strength stocks I've been working all day. Clorox. And Clorox is going up nicely today. I've been watching Qualcomm, beautiful tech stock going up beautifully today. Clack, Maxim, KMB, these are all stocks that did not go down. So the market's going down, so I identify the stocks that aren't going down. That's called relative strength. I will scope those stocks down. Now remember, as the market is falling apart, we're already making money in the gang because we're already short SLB, our oil. Remember oil tanked last week? And we shorted about 2-3 weeks before it tanked. Today, the banks are tanking. All of a sudden this morning, wake up, banks are dropping because of Italy. We were already short Goldman Sachs, so we're already ahead. So while those are going down and we're making money, we now are looking for opportunities on stocks that didn't drop. So that's why I joined my gang, and especially for the folks who are so busy you don't have time to learn. Join my gang, and I have a video group. Now, the video group is very easy. All you do is follow my video that I put out 3 times a day. I select stocks, like I'm going to be selecting one of these 5 stocks today that I've been watching and have relative strength, and I will purchase the stock. The gang will purchase the stock, and then you can follow that stock. You don't give me your money. You just go online and buy the stock with an online broker, and then you're paying me $39.95 for my video online. I change 3 times during the day, which is a self-help video. It just tells you, okay, let's buy it. Let's add to the position. Let's not add to the position. Or let's run like hell. Put a stop in. I do all the instruction. You haven't got to do a thing. Nothing. You don't have to even think. Just do exactly what I tell you to do. Now, if you've been with me since January, this group has made a 16% return. 16% return. And in the last 2 months, now 16%, that's on 13 stocks. I'm not making up. You can go on my site and you can see it. That's on 13 stocks. And then we made, on 5 stocks, I think it was May, we made about 15%. And then in June, and I think it was 6%, we made 16%, I think, on 5 or 6 stocks. But since January, 16% return. Now, I'm not saying every gang member made a 16% return, because not every gang member starts at the same time. Not every gang member decides to enter one of the stocks that I put forward. Maybe they hesitate. But if you followed my video where I said, okay, buy this specific stock right here, buy at $20, put a stop in at 18, so if it drops below that, we get kicked out, and then I guide you all the way through. That's where you've been. Even if you made, let's say you made 10% on your money since January, which is always our goal for the year, without shorting, to make a minimum of a 10% return by just following the selection of stocks. The gang makes a selection of stocks, and we put up 2 to 3 stocks during the day and instruct you from the beginning to the end. You haven't got to learn a thing. Just do what we tell you to do. Takes you 2 minutes while you're working. Just go to your mobile device. You're at lunch. Say, okay, what should I do with Qualcomm? What should I do with Apple? What should I do with Clorox? Okay? So 877-600-GANG, and all we ask, it's only $39.95, that you help out St. Jude. If you're making money, please help St. Jude. So they'll take your call right now, 877-600-GANG, or sign up through my website, philsgang.com. Remember St. Jude. And it works. It really works. That 16% return is not a fallacy. It's not. I'm not being delusional. That's exactly what we made. You can go to my site and check it out. Okay? All right. So, you know what's interesting is that the stocks right now that are taking a hit, the bank stocks, it was oil stocks last week, now the bank stocks, right? Now, all these jibber-jabbers are changing their tune. These guys on CNBC and Fox. It's unbelievable. Here, listen to what they've been saying.
I don't care about the Fed raising rates if it's because the economy is doing better.
But the economy hasn't been doing better. They've been lying to us about the unemployment rate. How can we have an unemployment rate at 3.5%? Yet wages are stuck for 10 years at 2.5% year over year. They're stuck. How can you have unemployment drop from 10% to 3.9%, but wages not going up?
As interest rates are going higher, they're going higher for the right reasons. They're going higher because the economy is performing. The economy is growing. We're seeing stimulation there.
Wrong. Look what happened today. Italy, interest rates were rising, just like ours, for the wrong reason. Interest rates are rising because of inflation. Interest rates are rising because oil is going up. Oil is going up 122% in the last 24 months. That's inflation. Healthcare. You know that's going up. That's inflation. When inflation goes up, so doesn't the 10-year yield. When we borrow money, we go to an auction to auction off treasuries. The Saudis and Chinese, they want more money, more and more money, because they know this country's in trouble. Americans owe more than 26% of their annual income to this debt we have. We have a tremendous amount of debt. We have tremendous debt. It's insane. It's crazy. We are living in the greatest debt bubble in history, but nobody cares. As long as the stock market was going up, as long as they kept interest rates at 0%, gave the money to the corporations to give that money free to them, and they ran up their debt to $8 trillion. Nobody cared as long as they could buy their own stock back and artificially put the price up. Nobody cared. It was a party. It was a cocaine party. Nobody cared. Nobody take the bowl away. Well, guess what? The bowl is now coming away. When your debt is growing 35% faster than your income, the bowl is going away. Large corporations, we gave them the largest tax cut in history at the worst time. We tell them, oh no, don't give us the $1.5 trillion. You keep it. You keep it. Just promise us you're going to take that savings of the $1.5 trillion and you're going to increase wages. Well, guess what? They laughed. They didn't increase wages. And when all these representatives went home this weekend and they're being asked, wait a minute, where's mine? Where's mine? The CEO is making 333 times more than I'm making. The big the big boys are getting all the dividend increases. I haven't seen anything yet. Where's mine? Well, they didn't get anything. They weren't ever supposed to get anything. It's been a lie since day one. Been a lie. So don't pay attention to all the stuff you hear. All you need to know is you're going to have to retire one day. You're not going to be able to retire with Social Security. You're not going to be able to retire with 401k, which is the biggest skimming operation in the world. You're going to be able to retire if you let me reach out and help you. You reach back and help. You reach back and help St. Jude. I'll reach out to you and I'll say to you, just like again, since January, we're up 16%. Think about that. Since January, where our returns are 16%. And again, I'm not saying every gay member made 16%. I'm not saying that. Let's cut it down to everybody made 8%. How's that? We'll average it out. Pretty good, don't you think? And you don't have to do a thing during your lunch break. 3 times a day, you just click open your mobile device, and I tell you what to do. Pretty nice. So sign up right now. I'm putting in a new stock tonight that you can follow, and I change that stock out 3 times a day. I give you information on that particular stock 3 times a day, what to do. We'll be right back after this break. It is now.
On the show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, Phil's Gang. You hear me talk about my video group. These are folks who don't have any time to learn. I do the actual investing for them. I do a video 3 times a day. All I do is follow what I do. As a result, if you were a gang member from January, we now have a 16% return for my video group. Join my gang, philsgang.com. If you're busy, it's a perfect solution.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, there's nothing worse than you're investing in a stock and during the day something happens and you don't know what to do. You don't know who to call. Or you call somebody and they just give you a bunch of BS. Not here at Phil's Gang. We value every gang member. During the day, you got a question about your stock, you contact us. We have the best service in the world. philsgang.com. You're not alone. You're a gang member.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Back about 2005, I found myself out of work. One of the things I was doing was KCA was playing Phil's Gang at noon, and he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. Phil's Gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages, and that the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that. that.
No matter if the market is up or the market is down, Phil Grandy and his Phil's Gang members prepared for market volatility and making profits.
Well, that puts me up $13,087 in 2 days.
I'm up like 15%.
I'm up $5,000 in a month and a half.
I'm up about 15% for this year. I'm up $28,000 since November.
Join thousands of investors and start making profits in the stock market. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Back about 2005, I found myself out of work. One of the things I was doing was KCA was playing Phil's Gang at noon, and he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. Phil's Gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages and that the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done.
You have all the tools necessary to become a successful trader.
Phil's Gang is like having a pro by your side all day long.
I would highly recommend Phil's Gang to the average retail investor.
It is truly a great value for what it offers.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, I want you to listen to this.
Let's go to Tom in New York. Tom.
So 2 months ago, you had a COO on of a company, and you were so positive about them. And I bought some, and they've dropped. And I bought some more, and they've dropped some more. What's going on with GTT?
Nothing. I mean, it's doing very well. I mean, honestly, I think it's doing incredibly well.
Doing incredibly well? Are you kidding? The guy lost 30% of his money doing well. Well, guess what? If you were listening to Kramer and you had my chart, my color-coded chart, you would have noticed when he was saying to buy GTT, money was being pulled out by the institutions, by the big boys, by the banks, by the insurance companies, by the hedge funds. These are my algorithms. I designed this to identify when are the institutions pulling their money out, because it's the institutional money that makes your stock go down when they pull it out or go up when they put it in. And that at that time when he was telling them to buy it, it was red. It was telling you to take the money out. So if you're with me, you would have been short, not long. Now listen to this.
One reason for caution is that inflation expectations in the U.S. remain somewhat low, suggesting that further normalization may not be necessary to keep inflation at target. Another reason is that the current level of the U.S. policy rate appears to be neutral or close to neutral, meaning it's neither putting upward nor downward pressure on inflation. That's good because inflation has just come up pretty close to target recently. And finally, the U.S. nominal yield curve could invert later this year.
Oh, my God, you want to pull your hair out listening to that. You don't need to know any of that. Nothing. You don't have to know that. Today, when the market dropped 400, almost 500 points. We were watching a stock, Qualcomm. It did not drop. We were watching a stock, Clack. It did not drop. That's called relative strength. The institutions were buying it while the market was going down. Those are the stocks that I'm going to take, put into my video. We will buy, the gang will buy that stock, either Clack or Qualcomm. We'll put it in the video, and then 3 times during the day, I update the video for you. You pay $39.95 for that information. This is ideal if you're very, very busy, you don't have time, or if you're retired and you don't want to learn anything. If you're retired and you deserve to be lazy. All you want to know is, when do I buy it? When do I get out? I'll listen to Phil. Just try it for a month. Judge me on my performance. You don't have to know what all this crap means. I don't even know what he's talking about.
One reason for caution is that inflation expectations in the U.S. remain somewhat low, suggesting that further...
Unbelievable. All you have to know is this. Interest rates are a killer. Debt is a killer. The biggest offender of debt is our Congress, the United States federal government. We have been adding $1 trillion a year to the national debt since Obama's first entered the White House. We will surpass $2 trillion in 10 more years. We can't afford that. That's why the market can't grow. When you have that kind of debt and we're not growing the economy, what do? We borrow. Instead of covering that debt by growing the economy faster than we're growing debt, but we don't do that. We take the easy way out. We got a printing machine. We print it. We print the money and pay our debt. We borrow from China, the Saudis, to pay our debt. It catches up to you. That's what went on today. That's why the market dropped 500 points. That's why on January 26th, I said to you, we are in the beginning of the stock market crash. Follow me. And the market is in a crash. It just doesn't go straight down. It doesn't work that day. It doesn't work like that. Our deficit, meaning what we're spending more than we take in revenues, increasing from $825 billion. Now it's up to $1.2 trillion. How do we get from $825 billion to $1.2 trillion? How are we spending $1.2 trillion more than we used to, $825 billion? How? Because what we did is we gave the big corporations a tax cut. We said, no, don't give us your $1.5 trillion, which $1.2 trillion was income to us. We said, keep it. You keep it. You're good fellas. Keep it. Keep it. Just promise us you're going to increase wages. Just promise us you're going to go buy new equipment, new machinery to increase your production so you can give people on Main Street wage increases. They said, sure, we'll do that. And they didn't do it. They lied. What did they do? The CEOs put the money in their own pocket. Exploded. Then they took and gave big dividends to their big boys, to the big investors. But what did anybody who's making $58,000 to $65,000 got nothing. The average American household is nearly $140,000 debt. What are you, nuts? That is more than double the median household income. What are you, nuts? Look, I can't fix that for you, but here's what I can do. I can, for 30 days, prove to you by my performance that you have an option other than these 401ks. I can prove to you, after 30 days, just a couple stocks you'll be making nice money on, and you didn't have to do a thing except at lunchtime or during a break, go to your mobile device and say, okay, what do I do with Clack, or what do I do with Qualcomm, or what do I do with Clorox? We bought Clorox this morning. And we always make sure when we buy a stock like Clorox we bought this morning, we always know exactly how much of a loss we're going to take. So if we bought it at, let's say, $123, we'll make sure if it drops below 121.37 or 119, we are out. We always know before we buy what we are risking. I make sure that with every stock. So join my gang, philsgang.com, or call now, 877-600-GANG. Try the 30 days. Judge me on my performance. Now, if you want to become really active, You certainly can do that. You can attend my classes in the morning from 9:30 to 11 o'clock. You get all my updates during the day. You can be as active as you want. You got the best staff in the world who tells you what to do. When you got a stock, you're not sure yourself, they'll tell you, okay, you should add to it, not add to it. You got a team, you got your personal coach. $39.95. Who else does that? Nobody. Nobody does that. So one thing we do know about the stock market, the only way it can rally, and the only reason why it has rallied for 10 years, is because of stock buybacks. And now the stock buybacks have stopped slowing up. That's why the economy, that's why the stock market has stalled. And that's why with that little hiccup this morning in Italy, when rates went up, it went all over the world. Banks started to collapse. But we were already short Goldman Sachs when that happened. So we were in position, and when the market was going down this morning, pre-market, going down 300 points, we were already making money because I had my gang positioned with one of the 5 stocks that we follow every day. Look, one thing we do know is this. Remember what Schumer said?
President Trump's reckless decision to pull out of the Iran deal has led to higher oil prices. These higher oil prices are translating directly to soaring gas prices.
That's a lie. Oil prices started to soar before Trump even became president, before he was even a candidate. Under Obama is when they started to soar. As OPEC teamed up with Russia in 2016, and OPEC and Russia teamed up and engineered higher price oils by curbing their oil production. Schumer is a liar, just like their Russia deal. Remember Schumer is a student of Rahm Emanuel's. You never let a serious crisis go to waste. So Schumer, with the midterm elections coming, the Russian deal, nobody's paying attention. Schumer, knowing that even a 2-cent, 3-cent hike hurts the middle class and lower income people, he starts a lie. He starts a big lie. Because he knows 2 to 3 cents, that hurts people's disposable income. It hurts it big time. Oil is up 50% over the past year. That's nothing to do with Trump. Nothing to do with Trump. Iran doesn't sell oil to the United States. It's Japan, India, Africa, South Korea, and Africa. What are you, nuts? Join my gang. I'm starting some new stocks this evening. philsgang.com. Try it. $39.95.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me to make my dreams.
philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you